July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Come on!
Easy peasy.
We'll work well together.
Yeah. Cheers.
Here I come.
Cheers.
It's nice to be wanted. It's nice to be wanted.
Greetings. Greetings.
Rock and roll.
Come on.
All right, ready and will. All right, it's on.
I'm off balance. I'm off balance. Here I come.
Cheers. Sorry, but it was you or us.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right? Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going. Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
On a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky. Trouble's always all around, so we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as you can until we get all dogs off. Then call off that song and don't keep us off. Dealing with lies.
No need to get too close. Attack at
Shadow
range.
strike! Targeted
Grenade! Assault hammer. Got it. Now take the shot and topple them.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I'm coming to you!
Let's see what you've got.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike! Sliding! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
I've been waiting to lash out! I can feel the power! No need to get too close! Attack your
Target in
range!
sight! Shadow strike!
Flame grenade! Assault hammer! Shoot now! Overwhelm them!
Stream edge! Sliding! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike! Shadow strike!
Sorry, but it was you or us.
We got him. Let's move.
No need to get too close! Attack your
Target
range!
in sight! Shadow strike!
I've been waiting to lash out!
Stream edge!
Sorry, but it was you or us.
We got him. Let's move.
No need to get too close! Attack at range!
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Chrome
Appendage
armor!
destroyed. Move in and strike!
They staggered me!
Upper hand!
Assault hammer!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
I need to be even stronger! Right, let's do this!
Let's see. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This'll stagger them!
Slide nice! Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Nice work.
Right, let's do this.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Shoot now! Overwhelm them! Slit edge!
You never stood a chance.
Nice work. The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide. Target in sight! Stream edge!
I've been waiting to lash out!
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Split edge!
Shadow strike! Appendage destroyed! Move in and strike!
Sorry, but it was you or us. I'm coming to you!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike!
This'll stagger them!
Slide knife! Move
Assault
in and do
hammer!
some damage!
Flame grenade! Split edge!
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage! Stream edge!
Sorry, but it was you or us.
We got him. Let's move.
Let's do this.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow
This will
strike!
stagger them. Assault hammer.
Slide! Flicker!
Flame grenade. Got it. Now take the shot and topple them.
Now, melee attack! Slide! Flicker!
No need to get too close. Attack at range.
Target in sight!
Sledge edge. I'm being pushed
Force.
back. Oh yeah.
Shadow
I'm really
strike.
feeling it. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
Slide! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Chrome armor.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Sledge edge.
Heal me! Now, melee attacks!
Here comes.
Even in distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. Nobody's looking at us.
Didn't have to be like this.
No need to get too close.
Target in sight!
Sledge
Shadow
edge.
strike!
Assault hammer. Shoot now. Overwhelm them. Flame grenade.
Use an aura!
Sledge
Get
edge.
control of the battle! Slide! Flinger! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow strike! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
It was you or us.
Nice work.
No need to get too.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer. Flame grenade. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up. Sledge edge.
Now, it's my turn! Slide nice! Move in and do some damage.
I can feel the power. Looks like we don't have a choice.
Shadow strike!
Sledge edge. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up. Flame grenade.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Slide! Flinger! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
I've been waiting to lash out.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Never stood a chance.
No need to get too close. Attack at range.
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Shoot now! Overwhelm them!
Early bird.
Sledge edge!
That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Never stood a chance.
Nice work.
Right, let's do this.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Didn't have to be like this.
No need to get too close.
Target in sight!
Assault hat, they felt that!
Shadow strike!
Now strike them again! Flame grenade! Chrome armor!
I owe you one. Early bird.
Sledge edge!
That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Sledge edge!
Shadow strike!
Infuriate! Chrome armor!
Slide knife! Move in and
Flame
do some
grenade!
damage. Upward hand!
Been waiting to lash out! Oh yeah! I'm really feeling it! Assault hammer!
Grenade!
Never stood a chance.
Nice work.
They spotted us!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This'll stagger them! Assault hammer!
Slide!
Grenade!
Move in and do some damage.
Chrome
Side
armor! Sledge edge!
Early bird. Slide knife! Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out! I'm being pushed back!
Suck that dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Never stood a chance.
That's true on any planet. Get in close and land a blow. Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Looks like we don't have a choice. Chrome arm collision around, moving close.
Upper hand! Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slap nice. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out. Shoot now! Overwhelm them!
Early bird. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Ah! Sweat edge! I can feel the power!
Upper hand.
Infuriate! Chrome
Light
armor!
pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Thanks.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
And a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Hey!
Whew.
One, two, three, four.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Listen to this.
Hey, listen!
Damn it.
Hey. Well, let's see. Is something wrong? I might be able to help. Is something wrong? I wonder if I'm the one to ask.
Really?
Hey! Yeesh.
Hey,
Hey!
So listen.
What? Nice. What? Damn. Am I right? Well,
not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Duck and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the Administrative District, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the Administrative District, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
What is it?
Oh. Oh, you.
Sir! Here's what I know. Sir! Intel is sparse, but...
Working hard? Working hard? What to do?
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah?
I see.
Okay, listen carefully. Yeah? Yeah? Well,
How's it going? Oh, wonderful. How's it going? Well, let's see.
What is it? What is it? Hmm? Let me think.
Sir!
Best of luck. Yes. Best of luck. Yes. I appreciate it. Right. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Need something?
Need something? Ha! Get a load of this! Idiot.
One, two, three, four.
Hey.
Yes? Yes?
Listen.
One, two, three, four.
What's wrong? What's wrong? This sucks.
Hey, check this out. Hey. Damn it. One, two, three.
Unbelievable.
Hey,
Hey! What? Well... What? Ugh.
One, two, three, four.
Am I right?
Working hard? Ah.
Working hard? Wonderful.
Well... Whatever. Yes.
One, two, three, four.
Am I right?
Hey,
What? Great.
One, two, three, four.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Hi. Well, let's see. Hi.
One, two, three, four.
Yes?
hey,
Hey,
Great.
and here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Ku,
Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over. So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Listen.
Hey.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey! Really?
Listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Hey! Am I right?
Hey!
Listen.
What a beast.
Unbelievable.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part? I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe! Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey! Yes? Hey!
No need to get too close! Target inside! I've been waiting to lash out!
Extreme edge! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
They bounce back!
Lay off!
Now strike them again! Slit edge! They
Not
staggered me!
balance. Suck nice.
Assault hammer!
Move in and do some damage.
Blade grenade!
Now, melee attack.
Been waiting to lash out! That did the trick! Now close in and clean up!
Use an aura. Get control of
Chrome
the battle.
armor! Slit edge! They staggered me! I'm not ready to die yet!
I should heal up
Heal
first.
me!
I can't seem to get fired up.
Shadow strike.
Even stronger!
My
It's true on any.
Everyone with me! Melee!
Now, my turn.
Weaken him and lay it!
Blade grenade!
Early bird.
Slit edge!
It can't move.
Never stood a chance.
Let's keep it up.
Right, let's do this.
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Assault hammer!
Wow!
Fire!
Slinger. Now, melee attacks.
Slit edge! That did the trick! Now close it and clean up! You never stood a chance.
Let's keep it up.
Right, let's do this.
Let's see what you've got.
We should weaken them just to be safe. Wow!
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
Fire!
Blade
Fire!
grenade! That did the trick! Now close it and clean up! Now's a good time to use an aura! Chrome armor!
Early bird.
Slit edge!
Pendant down. Weaken
Yeah.
him and lay it.
You're on top of this now. Slide. Slinger.
Oh yeah! I've been
Shadow
waiting to
strike.
lash out! That did the trick! Now close in and clean up! Sorry, if it was you or us.
Let's keep it up.
I'm coming to you!
Punch first! Ask questions later! Fire Carnival!
Shadow Strike!
Flame Edge!
Side slash can be
Grenade!
destroyed! Move in and
Watch
strike!
it!
Lay into it!
Early burn! Target and stop!
Flame Edge! Do I look like I'm slowing down?
Side slash! That could have done it.
I feel sharper
Move
than
in
ever!
and keep the rhythm going!
Recuperate!
Shadow Strike!
Blast Light!
What's happening?
Fire Carnival!
Upper hand!
Stop buzzing in! They felt that! Now strike them again! Assault Hammer! Flame Grenade!
Suck Knife!
Never
Move in and do
switch on.
some damage!
Let's keep it up! What?
No need to get too close!
Target in sight!
Hit him again for me!
Shadow Strike!
Fire
Assault
Carnival!
Hammer! Flame Grenade! That did the trick!
Now, fire cleanup! Now, melee attacks!
That's tough! Flame
Yeah!
Cloak!
Appreciated. Move in and do some damage.
Watch me lay into it!
Giant Flash! Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Chrome
Upper
Armor!
hand. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out! That did the
Fire
trick!
Carnival!
Now close in and clean up!
Watch me lay
Stop
into
now.
it!
Melee attacks.
Recuperate! Infuriate! Chrome Armor! I know we're fighting for humanity, but this all feels so futile.
If you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
This
What's
isn't
happening?
good.
Everyone with me!
Shadow Strike.
Melee!
Watch me lay into it!
Sliding Slinger.
Fire Carnival!
Assault Hammer!
Side slash.
Flame Edge! Flame Grenade!
Yes!
Chrome
Hit him again
Armor!
for me!
Recuperate!
Blast
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out! Ah!
Stream Edge. Shadow Strike.
Wild Stab!
Upper hand.
Flame Edge!
Side slash.
Send it down! Weaken him and lay in! Fire
Slide.
Carnival!
Slinger.
That was a close one.
Excellent strategy.
I'm coming to you!
Let's see what
We
you
should
got.
weaken them just to be safe.
Slit
Wild down! Toppled him! Close in!
Flame grenade!
Early
I've
bird.
been waiting to lash out! Got it! Now take the stroke and
I'll
topple
topple
them!
Sideflex.
You never stood a chance.
Nice work.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some Tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, all right. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Watch out! This one's a bit leery. Sweat! No messing around! Moving close!
Now it's my turn!
Stuck with me!
Hit him again for me!
Yeah.
Top top of this goes in! Fire!
Flame grenade!
Side flash!
Wow! Spin!
Slide knife!
Whoa,
Move in and do
Lana!
some damage! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Wow! Spin!
Upper hand!
Sweat! That did the trick! Now close in and clean up!
Sliding slinger! Suck knife! Move in and do some damage!
Trash tough!
I've been waiting to lash
Fire!
out!
Carnival! Hit him
Barely
again
burned.
for me! Wow! Spin!
Oh yeah! I'm really feeling it! They staggered as they fell
Shadow
down!
strike!
Now strike them again!
Side flash!
Sweat!
Sliding slinger!
Flame close!
Appreciated.
Even stronger!
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi. have to be like this. Engaging! Lay down some fire for me! Shadow
I've got
strike!
some cover fire.
Slide! Flinger!
Assault hammer! Shoot now! Overwhelm them! Slit edge!
Side splash! Shadow runner!
Slit edge!
Flinger! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Slit edge!
Upper hand! Side splash!
Fire carnival!
Chrome armor! Never stood a chance.
Nice work.
too close.
I've got your cover fire.
Oh, yeah. I'm really feeling it.
Scream appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Early bird. They felt that. Now stop. Sorry, but it was you or us.
Nice work.
Let's do this.
Punch first. Ask questions later. Fire!
I'm being pushed back.
Lead off!
Backslash!
Shadow strike!
That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
What's
Not
the
balanced. This is bad.
I
need
should heal up
healing.
first.
Early bird. Now's a good time to use an
Okay,
aura.
this should tide me over. Slide, nice. Move in and do some
I've been
damage.
waiting to lash
Side
out.
slash.
That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
Let's lay into it. Thermal payload! Well, spit!
Now it's my turn.
Backslash! That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn.
Never skip a shot.
We got him. Let's move.
Everyone with me! Melee! Backslash! Got it! Now
I'll
take
take
the
him
shot
down.
and topple them!
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Sliding.
Early bird!
I owe you one.
Backslash! That did the trick! Now close in and clean up!
Well, spit!
Oh yeah! I'm really feeling it!
Shadow strike.
Backslash! Got it! Now take the shot and topple them!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Hey!
Hey!
Great!
Commander Vandam!
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, It's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold, and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akerlof and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.